Hey everyone, I'm just about to head off on my first session of my training plan to get me back into running. I've decided to go with an 80-20 endurance program training plan, which is called Starting Out or Starting Over. And the goal of this is actually to get the body used to running again, used to that high impact exercise that running is. This was designed more for your connective tissues. I actually thought this was really great to start over again because of our bladder condition. So let's go. Well, I've just finished my first set of this session. What we're doing today is 4 minutes of walking and 1 minute of running. I've actually finally learned acceptance that I have this condition called interstitial cystitis, and acceptance that my ankle isn't as strong as it should be. The starting over training program is 6 weeks long, and when I get that finished, I'm going to move into a half marathon training program. So I'm pretty excited. I love running. So the program obviously consists of walk runs and some cross training, which I'll probably do on the bike. I'm also going to do a feet and ankle mobility plan as well. Even if I didn't have the ankle injury, as a runner you've really got to look after your ankles and your feet, so I find that very important. And I'll also do a strength program from 80-20 as well, so hopefully that gets me well prepared and less chances of things going wrong when I do start training for my marathons. What a beautiful day. I managed to catch myself a bad case of COVID, which I recovered from over the weekend. Boy, even though this is a walk run, that damn COVID I think still knocking my lungs around a little bit. I'm definitely negative, definitely symptom free. I had just to be a little bit more puffy than I was expecting. But hey, it's a nasty virus. So I've roughly mapped out my year of training. I'll get through this 6-week block of this starting out, starting over training session. I'll move into a half marathon, which I think is 15 weeks. Then after that, I'll do a marathon training program, which is maybe 18 weeks. And then after that, I'll start on my ultra marathon training program. Well, that's a bit dark. Sorry about the quality of the video. I'll start my ultra marathon training, which is 19 weeks. So roughly, I think, don't quote my maths, but I think I have a goal of doing the scenic rim ultra, because that's roughly that time frame. So I'll see how my training goes, and I might adjust my goal race. There's some amazing races around here in southeast Queensland and also in New South Wales. Actually, Australia and New Zealand have got some amazing ultra races, and I guess I can choose anyone I wish. Day 1 over. Long may it continue. Everything's feeling good. Let's go and have some breakfast. So simple, but so yum.
Wednesday is the day for cross training, so I decided to do it on the bike. Now, I haven't been on the road bike since Christmas time, and I had to pump up tyres before I hopped on it. But once I got on it, there was a couple of noises from my bike, but I did a quick 30 minutes and it was nice to be back on the bike. It felt really, really good. I'm actually really enjoying this program. There's actually no prescribed training on a Thursday, so I took advantage of this and took our beautiful dogs for a walk. They absolutely love going for a walk. The red one gets a little bit sore and stiff, so we can't go far, but getting them outside their yard, it means the world to them. And aren't they gorgeous? I love these dogs.
It's Friday and today's session is 3-in-1. So instead of the other day we did 4 minutes of walking and 1 minute of running, Today it's 3 minutes of walking and 1 minute of running, and we're doing that 9 times, so I'll be out for a total of 36 minutes. Everything's feeling really good. Obviously it's not, it has not been a difficult training program, but I'm trying my best to stick with it and not do more than recommended, because that's when I end up getting hurt and a painful bladder. So let's go for a run. I'm halfway through. I've done 5 sets and on to my 6th, so things are going really well. It's really hard to hold back, to tell you the truth, but I'm doing really well to follow this program. It's actually gritting my teeth a little bit that I've got to slow down, but it is what it is. It's all about acceptance, right? It's time for my Saturday morning session, and today we're back at 4 minutes of walking and 1 minute of running, but today we're doing it 8 times for a total of 40 minutes. You can see how gentle this training program is, and you can see how great it is for those starting out, starting over and coming back from injury, and also very good for those with chronic illnesses because it is nice and gentle. I hope you're still enjoying my weekly training. Leave a comment below. Let me know how I can improve and make things more entertaining for you, or more informative for you as well. Let's run and walk. I've just started my 3rd set and I've realised that I've overdressed. I definitely could have come out in short sleeve t-shirt and some lighter tights, but oh well. Get a little bit of sweat happening. I don't know if anyone can see these little wrens. Hopefully they come up on the video. Oh, they're little blue wrens. So there's the male there, and the brown ones are the females. How gorgeous. I really want to attract them to our garden. So I'm on to my 6th set of my 8. And boy, I've got a little bit of sweat happening under my underarms because my clothes are way too warm. I love this park. There's so much bird life in it. So while I'm doing these walk-run routines, I'm actually just doing them around the suburbs from my house. Get that routine, because it's much easier just to throw some shoes on and get out the door. When I move into more full runs, I'll head off to a forest that's nearby. Oh, I'm puffed walking up a hill. Ooh. Yeah, but when I move into more running, I'll do that in the forest, because the majority of my races will be in the forest. So that's Saturday session done and dusted. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, last day of the week, and today's training is 3 minutes of walking, 1 minute of running for 44 minutes. So obviously I'm going to be doing that set 11 times. And I've decided to come out into nature and do I'm going to say a trail run, but do the session on the trails. Let's get going. This is a beautiful spot here in the Redlands called Bayview Conservation Park, and I'm hoping to see more wildlife in here as well on my walk. What a great way to spend a Sunday. So I'm about to go down a trail called Birdcage, and this is why they call it Birdcage. How cute, someone's put a stuffed toy in there. Bayview Conservation Park is my home trails. I don't live very far from here, and I'm very, very lucky to live so close to such a beautiful facility. In here there's trails for runners, walkers, mountain bikers and horse riders, so it's got us all covered. It's absolutely fantastic. Great Australian bush, and I don't know if you can hear the bird life in the back. They've actually quietened down a little bit since I started walking, but it's just fantastic in here. I love it. And actually, since coming back in here, I feel like getting on and riding my bike. I have not been mountain biking for, gosh, I'm going to say a year. So I might have to get that little treadly out as well and do some mountain biking. I love these xanther ears. I reckon they're my favourite Australian native plant. So I'm on a track called Toilet Bowl, and that's the reason why it's called Toilet Bowl. So that's my Sunday training session over, and it's the end of my first week of my 80-20 starting over training program. I've got another 5 weeks of this training program before I start my half marathon training. If you like what I'm doing, please leave a comment, and of course press that subscribe button. And also tell me what you don't like or what you'd like to see on this channel. Anyway, till next week. Bye.
They want to see more of me.
They want to see more. Everyone, this is my husband. He has been running today as well. He was an avid mountain biker.
Still am.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
And I've now convinced him to join trail running. So,
Mountain biking doesn't hurt my joints like this does
oh, poor diddums.
my left knee.